been mowed recently. Oh. So we know of some other explorers who have went here, and so my big worry is these floorboards. Yesterday when we scouted this place out, I stepped on a board outside by the front and I fell through. So this is worrying. It is a two-story location. I'm just making sure to test. Steps are looking good. It is the basement down there. Okay, we have a caved-in step here towards the bottom.
All this wood is soaking wet.
So now we've entered the basement of the property. It's again incredibly dark in here. The steps are good. Just be careful, especially at the bottom there. They're caved.
I can see some asbestos right now.
Unfortunately for us, our respirator masks do not protect against asbestos. Here's some old type glass jars laying here next to what I believe to be some sort of water heater, possibly.
I think that's the water heater. That might be the furnace of some sort.
As you can see, it's a very low ceiling. I'm not especially tall, but I'm close to scraping my head against it. Some old wires or cable of some sort. Right there. And I'm not entirely sure what this is. It's large, like, it's a large type metal drum just on the floor here. So over here are countless numbers of jars. Not entirely, and there's even more on the floor. I'm not sure what these would have been used for at the time. This is a very old house. But as you can see, just shelves and shelves and shelves of jars all sitting there. There's something possibly growing on that jar. And more of these jars just lining these shelves. That does not look good at all. Hey, check this out. Now, you're smarter than I am. Tell me. This looks like a very scary mold.
Where?
Where I'm shining the light. The fuzzy stuff.
Yes. It does.
So these masks that we're wearing somewhat protect against mold. It doesn't entirely, so... These are kosher pickles. Old kosher pickle jar. Huge amounts of broken glass from bottles that have fallen off over time. But I'm guessing these would be for making preserves. That would at least be my best guess on what all of these jars would have been for. Doubt they were making moonshine. That was loud. My big worry though is still if we try to go up onto the first floor or even the second floor, just how strong the boards will be.
Well, let's take a look. Look at that. Something came out of this air duct.
Was it just rusted out, or do you think something actually like came out?
I have no idea.
Some valves over here. You should try to get a long exposure of all those jars.
Yeah.
They look very cool.
Did you hear that? What was it? What?
Keep hearing something. I'm gonna see what it is. We're good. What? I don't see anyone. Our original plan, at least for me anyway, was to explore this first floor and even the second floor, which I believe we get to by going past that door. However, something really scares me about these floorboards. They're rotten out in a lot of places, so that is a little worrying. I don't know if I'm actually going to explore in there. I would rather not fall through the floorboards into the basement. I mean, you can see the whole roof is opened up with holes. This place is crumbling. I don't know how old it is. I made a point to not touch much stuff, and you can see my glove is just covered in God knows what that is.
The thing that worries me most about us being here now is how wet all this wood is.
So he's getting some shots inside off the landing right now. We've decided we're not going to head off into those floors in there. It's just too sketchy. Everything's rotted away, and a fall from there. We're in the middle of nowhere right now. If we fall, that would create a huge problem for us. So as we move away from that back door entrance, we come over towards here. The road runs right along there. 2 stories. We just stayed to this part and down into the basement. We know of people 2 years ago, almost 3, who got into that top part there, but we just don't trust the floorboards at this point. It's been basically 3 years since they got up to that second floor. I really want to, but I'd rather not fall, so I'm gonna leave that for different property. So as we go back away from the house, farther from the road, we come to this building, which looked like it may have been either like I don't do farming, but maybe like a chicken coop or something. We're a ways from the house now. Back towards here. Emptied out. Emptied. Looks like just a table in there. Just a table in there. Not much left in this building, for sure. See, like a tin type roof. The tree looks like it's split there. Fell against it at some point, probably well after this property was abandoned. Interesting little latch thing here. Those shots look good?
I think so.
Awesome. Here we go, we're headed towards the back now. There's 3 buildings here. This one, this collapsed barn, and a still standing barn. We head back farther away from the road. We have more cover. Opening right here to this barn. That's pretty cool. An old Mountain Dew bottle. Old set of skis, it looks like. Left just hanging up by a rafter. Another one here, lying on the ground. Lots and lots of like broken glass everywhere on this property. Got lucky, decided to wear boots today. Two bottles of this Boone's wine, Snow Creek Berry flavored apple wine product. Looking for a date on it. And none that I can see. Regardless, very cool. Wow, look at this. Old television. Man. That is awesome. That is actually awesome. Looks like another Art Deco refrigerator, maybe. Smaller one than that. That's just insane. Looks so cool. Love the look of this old stuff. Couple of old books right there. That's pretty much it. Another one there. Quite a few books strewn around here. Have to guess with these two, with that refrigerator, the one there and the TV, it's had to have been 40s maybe?
Open this fridge.
Okay, so this looks to have been an old barn. They have quite a few tires stored over there. And this single refrigerator just sitting right there.
Let's do it.
No wasps' nests, luckily. Very cool interior, though. See all inside this. Huge. Really, really thick. Doors. Latch it back up. Just how it's been sitting here for God knows how long.